Good morning, class. Welcome to our English class. First of all, tell me how you all are since we are meeting so after so long time. I hope you all are fine. So, today we will start a new lesson, that is Mother's Sacrifice lesson 4. So, what do you mean by mother's sacrifice? You know what is mother, and then you know what you mean by sacrifice. So, mother sacrifice usually means that mother sacrifice, I'm telling you the primary thing, that mother sacrifice her sleep to take care of his child, like that's the mother sacrifice. But in this lesson we will learn about the mother sacrifice that she did to save her child. Okay, let's kickstart the lesson. This is the lesson about a mother's sacrifice. So this lesson is about the mother sacrifice, as we know by the lesson name. Mother's love is unconditional. Unconditional means without any limits or without any condition. And she does everything for her children. Together we will come to know about the sacrifice of a mother in this story. So let's move towards the lesson, and we will know about the what mother sacrificed for her child. So let's start. When we hear the word sacrifice, we often think of completely selfless acts in which someone does something for another entirely for the other person's benefit. So when we hear the word sacrifice, we think that sacrifice is done. Sacrifice means balidan, and selfless acts means thinking more about other people's need or wishes than your own. So we often think of completely selfless act in which someone does something for another entirely for the other person's benefit, not thinking about himself. He sacrifices his valuable thing for the sake of other person happiness or for the other person benefit. The images of a soldier sacrificing his life for his comrades frequently come to mind. So what is the first example of sacrifice? We the image of what comes in our mind is that of sacrifice of a soldier. Comrades means colleagues, and frequently means regularly. You can see in the image of soldiers sacrificing their life for country. But sacrifice is not purely altruistic. Altruistic means unselfish, humanitarian, or big hearted. It's not always unselfish. So the best definition of sacrifice is this: to forfeit something for something else considered having a greater value. To forfeit means to lose something precious for something else that has a greater value in our life. Sacrifice does not mean giving up something for nothing. It means giving up one thing for something else we believe is worth more. So, sacrifice does not mean giving up something for nothing. सेक्रीफाइस का मतलब ये नहीं होता है कि हमने कोई चीज़ सेक्रीफाइस कर दी और वो वैल्यू की नहीं थी, उसको उस चीज़ को हमने सेक्रीफाइस की. बट सेक्रीफाइस मीन्स वी सेक्रीफाइस समथिंग दैट इज मोर वैल्यूएबल देन nothing and that have a greater value. Sacrifice does not mean giving up something for nothing. It means giving up one thing for something else we believe is worth more. This does not at all take away from the virtue of sacrificial acts. Virtue means goodness, and sacrificial acts means destroyed in fulfilling a purpose. So this does not this does not at all take away from the virtue of sacrificial acts. Instead of locating the merit of sacrifice in unselfishness, we can find it in a man's chosen value system. The man who lays down his life for his family or for his comrades has chosen to place more value on their lives than on his own. What is more praiseworthy than that? Means कि अगर कोई पर्सन अपनी फैमिली को बचाने के लिए या अपने कलीग्स को या अपनी कंट्री को बचाने के लिए खुद की जान जोखिम में डाल रहा है या अपनी खुद की जान दे रहा है अपनी फैमिली को बचाने के लिए, इससे ज़्यादा प्रेजवर्दी मीन्स एडमिरेबल क्या होगा? The law of sacrifice says that you cannot get something you want without giving up something in return. So, the law of sacrifice that says that you cannot get something cannot get something without giving anything in return. That means if we go to shopkeeper, if we want to buy something, we give money in return. So we have to give something to get something. In order to attain something you believe is of greater value, you must give up something you believe is of lesser value. So in order to attain something, मतलब हमें अगर कोई चीज़ चाहिए और हमें ये लगता है कि वो बड़ी चीज़ें हैं, तो हमें उस चीज़ को छोड़नी ही पड़ेगी जो हमें लगेगा उस बड़ी चीज़ से वो थोड़ी कम वैल्यू रखती है. Okay, then come on the next page number 27. Society today tries to deny the law of sacrifice at every turn, promising people that they can fulfill their desires without having to forsake anything at all. So, but now society always deny the law of sacrifice. That is, they think that they will get what they want without giving anything in return. But it is only fantasy. Fantasy means imagination, but it is only imagination. There is always a price to pay, but that is imaginary, but to get good you have to pay something. Sacrifice means to lose something for the betterment. A sacrifice is a loss of something you give up, usually for the of betterment. Parents sacrifice time and sleep to take care of their children, while kids might sacrifice TV time to hang out with mom and dad. Parents sacrifice their time and sleep to take care of their children. पेरेंट्स जो होते हैं अपने समय और अपनी नींद को त्याग देते हैं अपने बच्चों की देख रेख के लिए, उन्हें अच्छे संस्कार देने के लिए अपना समय और अपनी निद्रा दोनों ही त्याग देते हैं. आप देखे होंगे जब बच्चा बीमार हो जाता है, मदर और फादर दोनों ही जगे रहते हैं, रात भर उसकी केयर करते हैं. While kids might sacrifice TV time to hang out with mom and dad. And ऐसे ही बच्चों को भी अपने टीवी टाइम से थोड़ा सा समय बचाना चाहिए मम्मी पापा के लिए और उनसे बैठ के बात करना चाहिए या उनके साथ बाहर घूमने जाना चाहिए. And there is no need to indulge too much on TV, and while indulging in TV we should give time to our parents. Okay, and usually today nowadays people very much indulge mobile phones. So instead of TV and mobile we should talk to each other and to parents and tell them their own things and ask them how they are, and every time you should talk to them and don't make them feel alone. Then this is the beauty of the law of sacrifice, and that is the beauty of the law of sacrifice. इसमें किसी का भी नुकसान नहीं हो रहा है. अगर हम अपने माँ बाप को थोड़ा सा समय दे देंगे तो कुछ भी नुकसान की बात नहीं है, और ये सुंदरता है कि आप क्या त्याग कर रहे हैं. Not only is it the only path to achieving your goals, और यही एक पाथ नहीं है अपने पाथ को, अपने गोल्स को अचीव करने का, अपने एम को अचीव करने का. अचीविंग मीन्स अटेनिंग और accomplishing your goals, but the path itself prepares you to handle life at the top. Okay, now it is not only the way to achieve or accomplish your goals, means ये आपको अचीव करने का ही रास्ता नहीं है, बट इट इज ऑल्सो दैट द वे टू हैंडल एवरी सिचुएशन इन लाइफ विच come across. So this gives you energy and make you strong to cross any hurdle or obstacle which comes into your life or on your path for in achieving goals. Sacrificing not only gets you to your goals but owns and shapes you as a man along the way. So sacrifice does not only by sacrificing you only does not attain your goals, achieve your goals, but also it make you a man, a humanitarian. It develops your personality. Failing to understand the law of sacrifice also leads to a life of restlessness and regret. जो पीपल लॉ ऑफ सेक्रीफाइस को नहीं समझ पाते हैं, वो उनकी लाइफ जो होती है रेस्टलेसनेस में अनईजीनेस एंड रिग्रेट शेम, और वो बहुत रिग्रेट करते हैं कि हमने क्यों अचीव नहीं कर पाया ये, क्योंकि उन्हें पता नहीं है कि बलिदान का मतलब क्या होता है. ओके, सो सेक्रीफाइस इज द इम्पॉर्टेंट थिंग. वन शुड सेक्रीफाइस टू गेट समथिंग वैल्यूएबल. So let's move on next stanza, next paragraph. There is a story that tells us the meaning of sacrifice. Now from here the story starts. It is an interesting and amazing story of mother and his child that will tell us the real meaning of sacrifice. After an earthquake had subsided and the rescuers reached the ruins of a young woman's house, they saw her dead body through the cracks, but her pose was somehow strange in that she was kneeling like a person was worshipping. Her body was leaning forward and her two hands were supported by an object. The collapsed means fallen house, had crashed her back and her head. So after an earthquake had calmed, and the rescuers are the people who save somebody from unpleasant situation like natural calamity or dangerous situation. The rescuer reached the collapsed house of the young woman, and what they saw, that there was a dead body of a woman, but her pose was somehow strange in that she was kneeling like a person was worshipping. So, but the position of the dead body surprised everyone, as it seemed she was praying, as if she was praying. Her body was leaning forward and her two hands were supported by an object. So, as her body was leaned forward, झुका हुआ था, and her two hands were supported by an object. Because of an earthquake, her head, as written, the collapsed house had crashed her back and her head. Because of an earthquake, her head and back was crashed by the fallen house. With so many difficulties, the leader of the rescue team put his hand through a narrow gap on the wall to reach the woman's body. It was very hard to reach that. It was very difficult to reach that woman. Then the leader of the rescue team put his hand through the narrow gap to reach the woman's body. He was hoping that this woman could still be alive. He was thinking that she must be alive. However, the cold and stiff body told him that she had passed away for sure. And he touched her body through the narrow gap, and the body felt so cold and stiff, so rigid that he understood that she was dead. He and the rest of the team left his house and were going to search the next collapsed building. For some reasons, the team leader was driven by a compelling force to go back to the ruined house of the dead woman again. And after seeing that the woman was dead, the rescuer leader and the rest of the team left the house and they went to search the next house so that they can rescue the people who are the victim of that calamity earthquake. For some reasons, the team leader was driven by a compelling force to go back to the ruined house of the dead woman. So, what is compelling? Compelling means that forces or persuades you to do or believe something. Means it is an energy which drive the leader to that house and that lead the leader to go that house again. So he went back there, and what he sees again, he knelt down and used his hand through the narrow cracks to search the little space under the dead body. So he was searching and he just came back to that house and he again knelt. थोड़ा वो झुक जाते हैं. Knelt down means a position where one or both knees are on the ground. वो झुक कर फिर से उस नैरो क्रैक्स में हाथ डाल के देखते हैं कि जो बॉडी जैसे झुकी हुई थी वर्शिपिंग के लिए, तो वो थोड़ी सी बॉडी उसकी बॉडी के नीचे क्या है, थोड़ी सी स्पेस बची थी कि उस बॉडी के नीचे क्या है. ही वांट टू just search, examine that. Suddenly he screamed with excitement, "A child! There is a child!" So suddenly he screamed. Screamed means cried. He shouted with excitement. Eagerness. Excitement means eagerness. He cried with eagerness, curiosity that there was something. And what was that? A child. There is a child. So he shouted that we got, there is a child. And then the whole team worked together. And then everyone is surprised to see that, and the whole team worked together to get that child out, and they clean that fallen house from the body, and then carefully they removed the piles of ruined objects around the dead one, so that the fallen objects they clear it around, which was around the dead body, so that they can carefully remove that child. There was a 3 months old little boy. So there was a 3 months old little boy in a, you can see here mother was leaned that she was saving something here like worshipping, and you can see there is something under the mother, beneath the mother, and he is a rescuer leader. There was a 3 months old little boy wrapped in a flowery blanket under his mother's dead body. So there was a 3 months old little boy wrapped in a flowery blanket under his mother's body. So what now we came to know what was mother's sacrifice. Mother sacrificed her life to save her child, and she put the child in a flowery blanket so that nothing can hurt and the child can be saved. And then she put her baby under her body. Obviously, the woman had made an ultimate sacrifice for saving her son. And सब आश्चर्य होते हैं, श्योर उस माँ ने एक आखिरी आखिरी सेक्रीफाइस अपने बच्चे के लिए किया था. अल्टीमेट मीन्स लास्ट और फाइनल सेक्रीफाइस फॉर सेविंग हर सन. When her house was falling, she used her body to make a cover to protect her son. And when she came to know that there was earthquake is there, so she make herself, her body, a cover to protect her little child. The little boy was still sleeping peacefully when the team leader picked him up. And when the team leader picked him up, the boy was still sleeping peacefully. He was sleeping like nothing has came there and nothing happened. The medical doctor came quickly to examine the little boy. So the medical doctor then quickly came there to examine the little boy whether he was alive or dead. Examine means to consider or study with carefully. After he opened the blanket, he saw a cell phone inside the blanket. After the blanket which was wrapped, the child was wrapped in that, he saw a cell phone inside the blanket. So there was a cell phone inside it, and there was a text message on the screen, and there was one message blinking. It's not blinking, that it was written there. It said, if you survive, you must remember that I love you. उसकी मामा जो होती हैं उन्होंने मैसेज लिखा होता है दैट अगर तुम जिंदा बच गए तो तुम हमेशा याद रखना कि तुम्हारी मम्मा तुमसे बहुत प्यार करती थी. This cell phone wept. This cell phone was passing around from one hand to another, and the rescue team and doctor passes the cell phone to other member, and the rescue team from one एक पढ़कर दूसरे को पास कर देता था, one read and then pass the other to read what was written. Everybody that read the message wept. If you can survive, you must remember that I love you. और जो भी उसे पढ़ रहा था सब रोने लगते हैं, वो सब रोते हैं. That was a surprise. That was a sacrifice of mother. They were so astonished. Such is the mother's love for her child. So that in this chapter we learn that is the mother sacrifice for her child, and it shows the intensity of love of mother for her child. Here you can see in the picture the mother was lying and the rescue team member has holding the child, and you can see beside the child there was a cell phone, and the child was sleeping peacefully. We can only say that never ever hate anyone for their disabilities, and we can only say that never hate anyone for their disabilities mean the state of being unable to use part of your body properly, and we should not hate anyone who is not capable of something, capable of doing something, or capable of they are not capable of their disabilities means a physical disability, a physical capability. We should not hate anyone for their physical capability also. Never disrespect your parents. Don't ignore and underestimate their sacrifices. So never ever disrespect your parents. पेरेंट्स कैसे भी हों, कैसे भी क्यों, पेरेंट्स ने जन्म दिया है तो अच्छे ही होंगे. पेरेंट्स हमेशा अच्छे ही होते हैं, वो हमेशा अपने बच्चों का भला ही चाहते हैं। और वी शुड नॉट शाउट एट देम व्हेन दे से समथिंग। और मदर्स यूजली बच्चों के लिए बहुत ज़्यादा परेशान होती हैं, बच्चे झुंझा जाते हैं, वाई शी वॉज टू मच केयरिंग, बट इट इज़ हर, वो उनका स्वभाव ही ऐसा होता है। माता कभी अपने बच्चों का बुरा नहीं चाहती हैं। इवन पेरेंट्स डोंट नेवर वांट देयर चाइल्ड to get bad or do bad, they always care for them. Don't ignore and underestimate their sacrifices. हमें कभी भी उन्हें अनदेखा नहीं करना चाहिए और उनके sacrifice को कभी ये नहीं समझना चाहिए कि वो तो ऐसा कर ही नहीं सकते हैं या वो कुछ भी नहीं कर पाएंगे। Usually in you can see in several phones, mother father don't have a smartphone but the child have. Underestimate that, to think that somebody or something is not as strong and not as good as you think, but in reality he or she or it really is. लेकिन रियलिटी में आप नहीं जान सकते हैं कि वो आप लोग के लिए कितना सेक्रीफाइस कर सकते हैं। एंड प्लीज़ उनका फ़ायदा भी नहीं उठाना चाहिए। दे गिव अस लाइफ, दे रेज अस बेटर देन दे हैड बीन। वो हमें जन्म तो देते ही हैं और वो हमें एक अच्छा पालन पोषण करके अच्छे संस्कार देके बड़ा करते हैं, और जो कि और इवन हमें वो सारी फैसिलिटीज़ देते हैं जो उनके ज़माने में या उन्हें नहीं मिली है। दे वॉन्ट टू गिव अस बेटर देन दे हैड बीन। दे गिव एंड कीप ट्राइंग टू गिव बेटर देन दे एवर हैड, एंड दे कीप्स ऑन रेगुलरली दे कीप्स ऑन गिविंग समथिंग बेटर। They never say no to anything. और बच्चे अगर पढ़ाई के लिए कुछ भी मांग ले तो माँ बाप बिना पूछे ही उन्हें हर चीज़ दे देते हैं, विदाउट आस्किंग एनीथिंग, दे जस्ट कीप ऑन गिविंग। और इवन पढ़ाई से रिलेटेड आप बच्चे शौक से, बच्चों के शौक के लिए इवन अगर उनके पास पुराने कपड़े हैं तो भी बच्चों को हमेशा हर बर्थडे पे या दिवाली होली पे यूजुअली दे गिव न्यू क्लोथ्स। छोटी छोटी चीज़ें हैं, हमें नज़रअंदाज नहीं करना चाहिए। उससे ही पता चलता है कि हमारे पेरेंट्स हाउ मच दे लव अस। दे नेवर विश अनवेल फॉर देयर किड्स इवन इन देयर वाइल्डेस्ट ड्रीम, सो दे नेवर विश द चाइल्ड्स बैड दैट एवर कम टू देम, और द चाइल्ड गेट एनीथिंग बैड और दे नेवर विश अनवेल फॉर देयर किड्स। इवन अपने बुरे से बुरे सपने में भी वो कभी भी अपने बच्चों का बुरा नहीं चाहते हैं। दे ऑलवेज ट्राई शोइंग द राइट पाथ एंड बीइंग अ मोटिवेटर। मोटिवेटर मीन्स बूस्टर, मोटिवेटर मीन हु इनकरेज अस टू डू बेटर। सो पेरेंट्स वो हमेशा अपने बच्चों को सही रास्ता दिखाते हैं और हमेशा उनको इनकरेज करते हैं, उनको प्रेरित करते हैं कि वो अच्छा करें। And yes, I am teaching you this lesson, but the first teacher is our parents only. Our mother, father are the first teacher, and when Teachers Day come, you should wish your parents also, because they are the first teacher you have in your life. Parents give up all for their kids, forgive all mistakes made by their kids. And yes, parents every time they forgive their kids, they forgive all mistakes made by the kids, and उन्हें जो भी बन पड़ता है वो बच्चों को दे देते हैं अपने। और वो बच्चे कुछ भी करना चाहें, अगर गलत भी करते तो पेरेंट्स जनरली उन्हें माफ़ कर देते हैं, चाहे बच्चे कोई भी काम करें। पेरेंट्स उनका स्वभाव ही ऐसा है दैट वो बच्चों से दूर और बच्चों से नाराज़ नहीं रह सकते ज़्यादा दिन तक। देयर इज़ नो वे टू रिपे व्हाट दे डिड फॉर किड्स, एंड यही है। In previous line we have read that there is always a price to pay, but here what you can pay, आप माँ बाप के सेक्रीफाइस के बदले और माँ बाप जो भी हमारे लिए करते हैं आप कभी पे कर पाएंगे? यू कैन नॉट रिपेंट, you cannot repay your parents, but what you can do is, all we can do is try giving what they need. हमें बस ये कोशिश करते रहना चाहिए कि हमें कम से कम हम उन ज़रूरतों को पूरा कर दें जो वो चाहते हैं। और वो क्या चाहते हैं? इट इज़ जस्ट टाइम, लव एंड रिस्पेक्ट। उन्हें बस हमारे वक्त की, हमारे प्यार की और हमारे आदर की, सम्मान की ज़रूरत होती है। पेरेंट्स डज नॉट वांट लग्जरी थिंग्स एंड इट इज़ योर विश, योर हैप्पीनेस दैट यू गिव लग्जरी टू योर पेरेंट्स, बट पेरेंट्स ओनली वांट योर टाइम, your love and respect. Nowadays people in smartphone zamana, you can say, people are going very far. They are separate from their parents, but parents want their time. Time is the only thing we can give to anyone, and this is the only peak thing. We should give time and love and respect. We should not shout at our parents. Whatever they say, just listen to them. They never say wrong things. They always say right things. And हाँ, समझाने का तरीका अलग होता है, बट आपको समझाने का तरीका ना देख के what they want to teach us, you have to listen to that. You have to understand that what they want to teach us, and as they only want just time, love and respect, we should all give us. So this is the you can say that why mother sacrifice is a lesson. As you are growing up, you are going out from your house, and जब भी आप बड़े होंगे और बड़े होंगे तो आप दूर जाते रहेंगे, बाहर वर्क करने जाएंगे, लेकिन कभी भी पेरेंट्स को वक्त देना, उन्हें दूर से ही फ़ोन पे बात कर लेना, उनके लिए समय निकाल लेना, ये कोई बड़ी बात नहीं, मुश्किल काम नहीं है। एंड दिस इज़ द ग्रेट थिंग फॉर देम, दैट यू रिमेंबर देम एंड यू टेक केयर ऑफ देम फ्रॉम far away place also. Okay children, so let's move towards the word meaning. Comrades means colleagues, frequently, often. 4 feet means loose, virtue, goodness, praiseworthy, admirable, fantasy, imagination. Achieving, attaining, restlessness, uneasiness, regret, shame. Collapsed, fallen, screamed, cried, excitement, eagerness, motivator, booster. फर्स्ट मोटिवेटर, फर्स्ट टीचर एंड फर्स्ट काउंसलर। जब भी आप मुश्किल में होते हैं तो आपके पेरेंट्स ही आपको बचाते हैं। दे आर द ओनली वन हु कैन, आप कितनी भी बड़ी मुश्किल में हो वही आपको निकाल सकते हैं। आप किसी दोस्त से हेल्प मांगने जाओ, किसी से भी, पहले आपको पेरेंट्स से बात करनी चाहिए। पहले आप उन्हें बताएंगे तो वो खुद रास्ता निकालते हैं किसी चीज़ के लिए। उसके बाद वो आपसे नहीं कहेंगे, वो दूसरों से कहेंगे, वो खुद हेल्प मांगेंगे, वो खुद आपके रास्ते से, गलत जो हो गया है उसके रास्ते से आपको निकालेंगे। दे आर द फर्स्ट टीचर एंड यू शुड ऑलवेज रिस्पेक्ट देम एंड गिव टाइम एंड लव एज वेल. Instead of indulging in mobile phones or TV, you should give time to your parents and love to. And please don't shout at your parents. When actually mothers are very caressing, they are more, they always care theirs to child. They are more after their child, so don't झुंझलाना नहीं चाहिए उससे, and you should give respect and love to them. I am repeating times and times that you should give respect and love to them and your time also. Okay, thank you class. We have, as we have done question answers, we will start a new lesson next day. Thank you class.